concept of time and space, searching forever through this unforgiving darkness. I cannot control my own destiny, submit to my own inhibitions. There seems to be a light in the distance, a way out, a path indefinable. This stupid man has chance to find him, to confront the one who cannot do my mind. Impossible, to anything new to compare to my powers. Lost for me. What I left, to look upon me is to look upon tears. See his heart consuming me from within. Must rely on me to shield me from his sin. Deny me, they cannot be done. Destroy me, don't resist me. I wonder why he follows me through the dreams that haunt me. Dark running from my enemies, I must submit to him the drain the light from the sky as the sun slowly dies. I have no hope for tomorrow. I'll never dream again. The stars crown my view of the galaxies beyond.
Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Can I help you? Yes, I have Amazon Prime and I'd like my free sub, please. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get one free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel, like a grown man record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy and a good looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup then? Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Man Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, void where prohibited by law. See Twitch Broadcaster for complete details. Can I hit?
Chuck Charlie. We're chucking our own Charlie. We're officially chucking our own Charlie. Charles and Charlie. Chuck Charlie.
Locked in for the win.
Chuck Charlie. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. Appreciate you guys spending your little Friday evening with us tonight. We've had a lot of fun playing record albums. We got the Zonk Man in the house. Stupid Jay is being a little bitch. No, I don't know. Jay's doing something else. I don't know.
Tonight, my name is Jay.
Sure. Oh yeah, you're rolling it. He's got the capris going on, Miss You. Also, the Miss You working for Mark Dorsal, I 100% endorse that particular suggestion this evening. 100%. Zongman, thank you for the capri attempt. There we go.
Yeah, all right. Just for you.
Custom capris.
Miss You and
Let's get into
that.
Let's get into that. Custom capris. We got a good show coming up. We got some some fucking crazy news going on in the music world. Plus, I made my way to not only a thrift store but a record store this week, and ended up with way more than I thought I was gonna come out with. And it wasn't a fact of like walking in and spending $100 on it. There's some crazy shit that happened that. Anyway, and I'm gonna
digs.
I'm dropping sack on Dig of the Week.
Oh damn!
I'm just coming in here and dropping sack. I could parse them out. I could split them up. I'm dropping sack. I'm doing the whole load. The whole load is going to hit the screen in about coming up in Dig of the Week. So yeah, and one of them.
Am I going to need a face shield for the load hitting the screen?
One of them is just absolutely bonkers that I would run across this record. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So yeah, we'll do that. What's been going on with you, Zonk, man? You've been gone for 2 weeks. What the fuck?
I've been gone for 2 weeks. I apologize for being...
That sounds like laps to me. I'm going to be honest.
I can do some laps in my capris.
Sure.
Maybe just one. I'll probably get winded after that. But, yeah, no, so I appreciate you talking about 2 weeks ago. You said had the grandbabies.
I go with my grandbabies.
And then last week was four-wheel. You probably can't read that. What does the back of my shirt say?
Fuck, dude. You're asking a whole lot. Country roads take me home.
Yeah, so I had to get a shirt that was close to like music related.
You were up in West by God, Virginia?
West by God, Virginia. Do you know what I found out about that song, though?
What's that?
That song is not about West Virginia.
Is that right?
It's about Western Virginia.
Oh.
Shenandoah
Valley.
and some other shit. It's all in Virginia.
What's the lake up there? Deep Clear.
Fuck, I forget the name. And I was just told that.
It's in the Shenandoah Valley.
Yeah.
It's part of that river system.
Oh,
that's gonna drive me crazy.
River.
No, it's a lake in Virginia. Anyway. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Please report to HR, Zonk. Holy shit. Yeah.
What the fuck? You sending me out in a body bag? Human remains?
Yeah.
Fuck, you better watch out.
Shenandoah, I don't even know why. This is already just bad business.
No, we're gonna get back to being locked in.
Almost had it. Almost had the lake. Smith Mountain Lake. I win. Smith Mountain Lake. Smith Mountain.
Win.
Smith Mountain.
What? I have absolutely no idea.
So what's been going on? You've been out of town for 2 weeks.
Did some four-wheel. So we rode four-wheelers up in West Virginia. You know, that's always a good time.
Oh, yeah.
I need to drag you out somehow.
Yeah.
You don't like drag out too much.
Well, me and Steve Fever went and played. Well, you know, Steve was on the show.
Mike Watt.
We were, we went to the Mike Watt show. Yeah, last week for me and Steve. It was all week long. Me and Steve went to the Mike Watt show, and then Steve came over here and did the program on Friday night, and then on Saturday we ended up playing golf. And it was crazy. It's Masters weekend, wearing the fucking good hat. I told I'll usually go over and have lunch with my mom and shit, and I called my mom because we had a late record night. You know, Steve was over here, and I called my mom and I'm like, I'm on my way to a golf course I've never been to before, and I'm like, before I realized what was happening, I was putting on my britches and I was halfway down the highway, and I'm like, I guess I'm playing golf, and I'm like, dude, I am not locked in right now. Like, I was officially not ready to do anything.
Britches. I thought they called them like knickerbockers.
Yo, Kurt, what's up, man?
Kurt,
Happy
what's
RSD.
going on?
Yeah, what's on your radar? We'll get to. We'll get to that in just a moment. But are you doing record store? We'll start with. Are you doing record store day?
I actually am not. No line today.
I was gonna say it here in a few minutes, but like,
or in a few minutes.
well, I'll just say it right now. Fuck it. I distinctly remember a few weeks ago when they made the list. They're probably a couple of months now.
Right.
And there was some stuff on the list that I'm like, I specifically said like, yo, I'm not really a record store day guy.
You're down.
There was a couple of things on the list that I was just like, I gotta get these. I went back through the list today, didn't see them, couldn't find them, nothing rang that fucking bell. I have no idea what it was that I was so hype about. Something tells me it was Tad.
There's a Tad?
Dada? No, it wasn't Dada. That's that cat that was on Rachel's stream a lot.
Dada.
Yeah, the was he guitar player?
The Disneyland guy? I just saw
Disneyland
it.
guy.
That's Dada. Puzzle? I just saw a good man die. I'm going to Disneyland.
I don't know, man. I can't tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't tell you.
So you don't even remember like what?
There was something on the list that I was super excited about, and that I was going to try to find some way. You know, I'm not going to get up at 5 in the morning like Shane just said he's doing, which is insane.
Actually, I'm not. I'm kind of fucked up right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I've already got my RSD.
Okay.
So I ain't got to stand in line.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I mean, for me, what happened to me this week, and specifically what happened to me today, was beyond anything that could happen to me on Record Store Day, honestly.
Right, this is your Record Store Day week trip.
Yeah, and it was something that it would be impossible. Well, I don't want to give anything away. Dig of the week's coming up, and I'm dropping fucking sack. Is all I'm telling you.
That's why I got my protection for when you drop your load on the screen.
The Dada guy plays on the Louis album. Does he really? I looked at that earlier tonight. I actually considered putting it on. We ran out of time. Charlie wants Motorhead 92 in the Warren Zevon box. Got a box on Record Store Day. That's some serious coin there, Charles.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
I've done it one time.
For a box?
Clutch box on RSD.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Memories.
Every one of the VCs going out that Dada record. What's up, Trish? How are you? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Trish. Thank you again for the VCLT.
Hell yeah. You know how she be.
I'm feeling like my get up, nothing again, I don't want to offend anybody, but I feel like I got a whole wizard vibe going on.
Oh, sure. Sure. Kind of a Gandalf thing. Sure. Gandalfini.
How about Buckethead? I could grab your guitar and pretend like a Buckethead.
Yeah, there you go. Love the Camper Van Beethoven record. I've had a copy since high school. Which one is it? I saw one today that was used, but it was like 25 used. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. It wasn't Key Lime Pie. It was the one that's like all kind of muted and beige looking. I can't remember. But anyway, it's not been all fucking. I don't want to say good news, but like, let me tell you this story. My brother-in-law told me. He said he was like walking the train tracks, and it comes up to like this trestle, you know.
Yeah.
And he saw this go on. There was a woman about to jump off, bawling, crying her eyes out, whatever, and like a homeless dude. And the homeless dude goes over and is like, if you're gonna jump off, you know, we should do it before you jump off. You know? And
You mean like do it?
like do it. And she was screaming and hollering and said, get away from me, and then said, he said, that's okay, I'll just wait till you get to the bottom. That's actually not true. I don't have a brother-in-law. My sister died at birth. Sorry.
What are you aware of?
I said I'm sorry. I'm fucking well aware. I'm well aware of the problems. You're muted. You're muted, Miss You. How about that?
Oh, does that mean like he was gonna fuck her when she was dead?
Correct.
Vroom.
We should. You said we need. If we're gonna do a shot, we got to do a shot. You do it pretty
We'll do
quick.
a shot. Let's do a shot.
You bring
Shoot
the
shot.
Wilkin?
Oh shit!
Yeah, but we'll continue the record store day conversation. Is anybody else out there partaking or anything else on the list that you guys are really looking for? And I say that not only because I'm interested, but the fact that we have motherfuckers out here that have helped people in the past. And you know, if you see it in your spot and I don't have it in my spot, we can work something out or whatever. So if you got something you're looking for, throw it out there, and maybe some of these people can actually help you out. So it's worth a shot, right?
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Oh, all right. Shirley. Man, look.
Shirley shot.
My favorite band of all time playing behind us. It's a little fucking distracting. I apologize.
Yeah, no, man. You're locked in, though. You're locked into it all.
Mikey will wait in line for all of yeah, sure.
Don't hold your breath.
All right.
Zing!
But yeah, I really did go back through and was trying to look for that fucking whatever it was I was
Stoked about.
Something told me it was Tad.
There's a Tad record? I missed it.
Possibly Tad, but I didn't see it on the list. That's what I was thinking about. That was a Tad like Inhaler or something that I didn't have. Do you have Inhaler?
They did that last year. No.
Okay. There was something
They did the 95 record last year. The previous year they did.
No Tad record on the list? Okay. Wasn't that?
Well, another thing too, they take some shit off and they of course don't tell nobody nothing.
Oh.
So you might have seen something and it got pulled from the list.
It was from the
wasn't gonna be
list, because
ready.
we're talking about when the list first got released, or, yeah, something. I don't know. I have no idea. That joke was wrong, but I can't stop laughing. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? Welcome to the fucking warmest stream on the internet. We got a warm stream over here, I'm telling you, buddy.
It can get warmer.
Black Gentleman smoking LP called Smoking West Montgomery. You saw a Tad? You didn't see no Tad. You're making shit up. Almost I think you're trolling me. Thought there was a Tad? See, Zonk may be right. It may be one of those things that was on there and then it got backed off. But
Yeah.
it could be. I could be remembering last year because I'm stupid.
No.
It's possible. It's totally
Could have
possible.
been pulled off.
Y'all thought this was cool. I think Aaron Griffin posted this to the Discord this week. Julian Auctions, in partnership with Record Store Day, speaking of which, has announced an exclusive public preview of a legendary piece of Seattle music history. On April 12th, fans will have a rare opportunity to view the Melvins touring van, which was uniquely adorned with original artwork from Kurt Cobain. He drew that fucking the Kiss thing on the side, the Kiss mural, and a bunch of other shit on there. But it's going to be in 2 record stores in Seattle. We got some Seattle folks in the chat tonight. Marks the first time the van has ever been shown to the public. And apparently that right after this it's gonna go around on a little tour, and then they're gonna break up chunks of it. I guess the stuff that Kurt did, and they're gonna sell it off, like auction it off. And I was, it's known as the Mel van, by the way. That's really fucking cool. I've heard that story a bazillion times about Kurt used to drive their van. And he drew some shit on the side, and now it's been parked, and it's been auctioned off a couple of times or whatever. But like, when I first heard that not only was it going to be seen, but it's going to be auctioned off, but not just auctioned, they're going to like whack pieces of it off and auction it off.
Right.
And I was like, oh man, keep the van together.
So they probably can't get anybody to put it in like a museum or something.
I kind of get it. I mean, I get it, but like, I would much rather see that van together.
Right, and say here's the kiss that was on the side that Kurt Cobain drew. And, yeah.
I wonder how much heroin's been done to that van. You never know.
Envy.
You never know. Also, before we go any further, what the fuck is up with that Weezer news? Aaron came on here and broke that the other night.
Yeah, man, I have no idea.
What? You didn't hear this? Dude.
I'm lost in my own realm.
Okay, so I read the article like 4 different times, and I got a different result each time. Finally, the next day, it kind of come clear, unless new details have come out. There was a hit and run in L.A., right? Nothing to do with Weezer. Hit and run in L.A. Dude runs away from the cops, like on foot, I guess. Goes through a bunch of neighborhoods and shit. He ends up with, funny enough, strips down to his boxers. This is brilliant, by the way. Strips down to his boxers, goes in somebody's backyard, grabs a fucking garden hose, turns the garden hose on, and starts fucking watering the lawn and shit. He just looked like somebody handling business. The only problem was it's a helicopter because it's L.A. So they saw him do all this, so he was cooked. But in the meantime, they're looking for this suspect, and they go. It's the bass player for Weezer's house. And they go in like their backyard, like looking for this guy. Well, the Weezer bass player's wife is standing there with a fucking gun. And they're like, announce what they're doing and say, drop the gun. And she won't fucking drop the gun. And she either like pointed it at him or shot at him or something. And the cops fucking shot her.
What?
Hit her in the shoulder, didn't kill her. She goes to the hospital or whatever. But she's being charged with attempted murder. The bass player's wife of Weezer. I'm like, what the fuck? I literally had to read this article like 4 different times.
That's like bizarre.
I'm like, oh wait, she shot her husband. I'm like, oh no, that's not right. Because I've read some articles and watched a couple of videos. They do some stuff for the community. They've been big in the arts, and she's an author and some other stuff. So I was familiar with that relationship. And I was like, oh, she wouldn't have shot him. It's like, no, she didn't shoot him. And I'm like, oh man, I think there was a hit and run incident she got, and I'm like, no, there was, but she wasn't involved. It was insane. Like none of this makes sense. She had to be on or off some meds, or there had to be something going on there. But anyway,
her.
Sure, yeah, her.
Maybe the dude too. He was pretty sound mind if he thought to grab
he
that
wasn't
water
there.
hose.
I don't think he was there.
No, not Weezer, the guy running from the law.
He may be my new hero, to be honest with you.
Damn.
She was protecting her goddamn house. I don't. What are you, an Under Armour commercial? Say it ain't so. All right, everybody lock in now. Come on. What are we doing here? Another piece of just brilliant news came out this week. Stereolab's coming out with a new record, man. Earlier this month, a number of Stereolab fans received a mysterious 7-inch vinyl single in the mail labeled unsolicited Stereolab material. It was also sent, I nabbed this article from Pitchfork, and some of the staffers there got some copies as well. It's a song called Aerial Troubles, and then one side is the new song, the other side's an instrumental. Well, now they've officially announced they're doing a brand new album to go along with this, and it's the first new music from these cats in 15 years. Instant Holograms on Metal Film comes out May 23rd on their own label, Duophonic UHF Discs, and also Warp Records.
Ah.
Yeah, really, Cameraman turned me on to Stereolab way back when, and yeah, I really love the band. And now, as I've gotten older and gotten into older music, and from being a collector, you start figuring shit out, you know?
Right.
I didn't realize how krautrock Stereolab was with that fucking Motoric beat. Dun, 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 dun. I started buying Noi records, and I'm like, this sounds like Stereolab. Like, which, of course, they were copying Noi.
Right.
But like, yeah, man. Yeah, really, really stoked to see what they put out. One of the chicks died in like a bicycle accident, I believe. So
Was it a hit and run?
it's possible. They caught her in her boxers in somebody's backyard. But no, the song that they released, it sounds like fucking Stereolab. If you dig Stereolab,
Okay.
no big super departure or weird shit going on. Just some good Stereolab type music. So if you dig that shit, new record to look forward to, man. That's kind of big time business. When you get like 15 years between records, that's a little something to talk about.
Yeah.
We paid a little homage earlier in the show. We played the record, played the Parallel Lines. The drummer, Clem Burke, dies at 70 for Blondie. He played on all their fucking shit. And he even did a little stint with the Ramones. So we played Parallel Lines tonight. We may have played that fairly recently. It was one of the Blind Stabs, one of the Blondie records.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Parallel Lines?
I can't remember because I need to do a lap. I wasn't here during the blind stabs.
I thought you were helping me. Like a few weeks ago.
I felt like I watched that show.
Oh, maybe it was Jay. I don't know.
Oh, so, okay.
All you morons are alike.
I know.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, I feel that's because I feel like I wanted to like just help out so you didn't have to do solo shows to put another person in the hat, and then the fucking three motherfuckers couldn't show up for a show.
Oh yeah, we did. I did a solo show. Was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, those are fun every now and then. It's a nice solo shows are. It's a nice little challenge.
Right.
It's one of because sometimes depending on who's here, sometimes I can kind of kick back a little bit. A solo show, I can't kick back. I got to get locked. I got to stay locked in the whole time.
Right.
So it's kind of a reminder of like, all right, stay locked in.
Yeah, well, you can stay locked in and you can follow more chat.
Sure.
So we kind of bounce off of that.
Did I bring Peeps up on the solo show? If you were here, you'd know that, Miss You. No, I didn't. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I thought about it.
Because your simul stream, you have to change.
It's because like most people that do live streams in the VC and stuff like that, they're using StreamYard, and StreamYard is built much like Zoom or Microsoft Teams to just bring people up. Click a link, boom, you're on the stream, boom. Now, like you don't have to know what the fuck you just click the fucking link, which is great because you don't want people having to figure stuff out. Anyway. But I use OBS, and we got this camera. Well, no, that's not a camera. So we got this camera and we got this camera. We got two cameras over here. So if I load this and StreamYard at the same time, which is the best way to bring people up, really, sometimes it gets confused, and so you may not be able to see me or hear me on StreamYard. Sometimes it's not always the same thing.
Oh, so it won't pick up.
It's very unpredictable. It won't see the camera, or I'll have to disable one of the cameras and like just use the wide one for StreamYard and do the rest of the show on this, or vice versa. Anyway, it turns into a whole fucking thing. But I do like to do that. I want to figure out a more streamlined way to do that inside of OBS without just making it close,
Right, so it's not a clusterfuck to be able to bring people
right,
on.
and it's like, yes, I'm pretty quick to like figure shit like that out, but Friday night at midnight, that's not exactly when I'm necessarily on the top of my game. So like, I was just telling my mom something, or Sweet Tea, one of the two I was telling today, like, even in the 5Ls, we would write some kind of riff. It's Wednesday night, we're at band practice, and it's a really technical riff, and everybody's like, you got to kind of lock in. There's some weird, intricate part, and everybody, we nail it, and everybody's like, yeah, fuck yeah, and I'll just throw my hand up. I was like, wait, stop. There's no way we're gonna all be able to play that drunk as fuck on Saturday night. So, does that need to be in the fucking song? Because by the time we play it live, it's gonna sound like, Anyway, it's good practice for the 24-hour stream. It's correct. It's still coming.
Getting a lot of chat and feedback back on that.
Yeah.
Still. Who's that? Scotty Strickland.
It's going to be for the orphans.
What about we're gonna hype this up. Y'all need to get ready for 600.
Oh, that's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming close.
It's coming. If I made my calculations correct, it's May 10th.
It's getting kind of hectic.
It's getting
kind of hectic. Let's get to some of the stuff I checked out that was coming out today. The list was a little slim pickings because I didn't include Record Store Day stuff on here because I feel that's pretty ham-fisted down the middle. So everybody knows what that fucking list is. That list has been out for a while.
And other artists probably stay away from releasing on that weekend too.
It's like you probably don't want to release your record on Christmas Eve.
Right.
So there's certain weeks where bands will choose not to, or maybe you're trying to hit the hype. If it's in the new release section at your record store where it may not be a record store day, but I don't know if a lot of stores wouldn't order it or pick it up because it's record store day. I don't know. Anyway, this is one of the ones I found this week. Kind of clutter. We may have talked about them before. I don't fucking know. This is a debut EP from Sweden's most exciting new band. It's a Stockholm 4-piece off their 7-inch Jesus and Holy Brother, which came out last year. This is their first EP, and they mentioned grunge and post pop or post punk, post hardcore. It's kind of got those vibes to it, and it was pretty interesting. I wasn't blown away by this, but it was interesting enough, especially on a week like this where we didn't have a shit ton of stuff necessarily to like hone in on. It gave me a chance to take chances on things that I would have been like, I don't know.
You just bypassed right over.
I may have bypassed this before, but I listened to it today. It's pretty. When I looked, it's like grunge and post-hardcore. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And it has that kind of vibe to it. I think those descriptions are maybe a little exaggerated. I didn't really grab exactly what they were saying, in my opinion. This is one I'll tell you right now. This is insane comms out of me. I have no business talking about this record on the show. If how many people are watching? Fucking 105, sure.
Yeah.
If there's 105 watching, 104 will hate this record so much. But I put it in there anyway. A band called Earthball, maybe not that much. There's some weirdos out there. This is kind of a noisy avant-garde record. Actual Music Earth Volume 1 and 2's Volume 1 and 2. It's got two caustic yet alluring unreal live sets from Canadian noise rock Entropy Hunter's Earthball, which is a great name for a band, by the way. And I listened to some of this, and it's really noisy. Some of the stuff it doesn't sound like noise rock. It sounds like noise, like the noise genre, which I appreciate, and I like that stuff. But so imagine some of that kind of stuff. Plus you have these shrill, like John Zorn, like horn sections. Like really
like a cat's getting strangled.
Yep. Which I dig that, and that's why I said 99% of the people watching are gonna. This would run everybody out of the room, but I think it's pretty cool. And there's a few people out there that I think would think this is pretty cool. And if you've never heard of them, definitely check it out. It's worth.
Is that Napoleon Dynamite?
It does kind of look like them. Have you ever messed with the Pigs?
Pig 7? Yeah, man. They got a new one coming out.
Brand new one came out today called Death Hilarious. These guys are UK stoner, just riff lords. These guys are really big, heavy riff writers. From Newcastle, they are. This is a quote for this album: where 2023's Land of the Sleeper was conceived as an immersive headphone experience, this is a lot more hostile, straightforward, like down your throat kind of shit. I will say, for my taste, I think the riffs are fantastic. There's some really fuzzed out, gnarly riffs on that. The singing for me is I'm a little lukewarm on it. It's not a deal breaker by any chance, by any stretch, but it's a
it's not
my favorite. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite vocals, but they're definitely a cool band. And if you're a lover of the riff, I mean, these guys are fucking riff lord. They write some cool riffs, man. Really cool riffs. And I checked out a good bit of this today, actually, and it was really good, really good.
Man, I'm so out of it, man. I need to figure out what's going on.
Ain't nothing going on. Trust me, ain't nothing going on. Obviously, cover drew me in on this one here, and this is a little probably different than what you would think the cover is. This is the 3-piece post-punk alternative rock band from Melbourne, Australia. Self-contained writing production unit. So this has like it's punky stuff with like heavy synth, and some of that I'm trying to think of one of those bands like another Australian band. Is it Remote Control, or he was also in a band called TV something. I can't, but it's Australian. But it's like, it's really kind of noisy lo-fi punk, but there's a synth in it that's just like and like really heavy kind of synth. That was kind of reminded me of what this was. The description, again, just like the other record, I felt the description was post-punk alternative. I mean, I guess for sure. But the kind of the gnarly synth background and the kind of the punk leanings, that's all I could really take away from this. The synth stuff is really what sets it apart, I think. TV, which also does remote control and shit like that. Kind of crazy. We don't give a fuck if we're. No, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say we don't give a fuck if we're in tune. That's more like TV remote control, like they're they're just doing it.
Right.
Anyway, I'm losing it.
Yeah. There's nothing to lose.
You got that right, brother. That's quote of the fucking night. I stumbled across this. Actually, when I went into the record store today, I actually saw this in person.
Oh, dang.
And I didn't grab it, but we're in a different headspace. Siamese Dream, man. I mean, I'm a big, firm advocate and nostalgic about 90s, all alternative, grunge, all that stuff. That was I graduated high school in 95.
Right.
Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream, big fucking record for me. 100% big fucking record. And as much as Nirvana is one of my favorite bands of all time, as much as I'm a Nirvana guy, I find myself like honestly, if you take maybe the nostalgia away from it, going back and listen to stuff, I go back to this record probably more than anything. And it's
really?
from that era that just it's really what people say, a timeless record. I feel like this is a timeless record. Like everything on here, I love. I loved it in the 90s. I love it right now. And I'm not listening. It's not like when we're listening to Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time, where you're like, yeah, I remember that from back in the day. But you're kind of chuckling while you're listening to it, even though you like the beat,
Right.
It's not that. Like, I love everything about that record. And it's a 2 LP. I saw some arguments online about whether or not this is just remixed or if it's actually remastered, and a bunch of fucking nerdy motherfuckers were arguing about the difference between the two, and this is that and that, whatever. All I heard was I got beat up in high school. I was listening to them argue about that, and I was like, dude, you guys got beat the fuck up in high school, because this is the nerdiest goddamn argument I've ever heard. Anyway, so I don't really know, does it sound better than the last? They had that reissue that came out 2011, 2012, then they've reissued that a few times. It's got the purple kind of silver reflective slip cover that goes over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Mr. B's got that one. He says it sounds really good, but I remember seeing that like $50 or something like that. I'm like, oh, eat a dick, man. I don't pay that. $50 for an album? That's insane. This one was $37.99, and I will say, kudos to Hippo Records in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. They had $37.99 on it, the exact same price as Amazon. So
Okay.
I know a lot of people go to Amazon. It's quick and easy. They deliver it to your door, and it's like super cheap. Well, sometimes it's the same price as your local store. So get off your fucking ass. But
Shop local.
I just got that reissue last year, Christmas present. Yeah. It's an enjoyment juggernaut versus a quality judgment, which is the internet prefers the latter. Sure. 100%. Yeah.
I guess, would it be too hard to ask you like a favorite song off there? You gonna go like hit or like deep track?
Mayonnaise is up there for sure. I mean, Cherub Rock is. I mean,
Right, that's a good rockin' one.
I think. I mean, Cherub Rock. You can go no wrong. What's also when I pick up a guitar, a lot of times first thing I'll play is what's it called? Life's a bummer when you're a Hummer.
Oh, Hummer.
Hummer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Hummer? Okay.
I think so. I like Disarm, even though it was a.
Yeah, I remember I learned to play Disarm when I was I took 6 months of guitar lessons when I was 18. I remember getting my guitar teacher to that was one of the songs we worked on or whatever.
Okay.
It was just a few chords, but yeah, it's a perfect album, and I think Melancholy is fantastic as well. Gish is awesome.
Yeah.
Pisces Iscariot also great. But there's something about this one. There's something about this one. It hit me just in the right time, and but fuck, why do I keep doing that? But Tink is locked in. Needs to be. Yeah, Tink probably needs to pee.
Dream.
But yeah. Anyway,
I see that graphic coming up.
what we played.
What we played.
Boom. Let me ask you. I probably need to take Tink out,
Yeah.
and I got a pee too. Do you want to tell a story?
Yes, I can tell a story.
Okay. Well, it's a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunity.
Like an opera.
Can we go outside? All right.
In tune to the T. Yes. So let me get this back on so I can protect myself from myself. So it's story time with a Zonk Man. And we're going to go to the country roads, take me home. I know you can't really zoom in on the shirt here. It says the Hatfield McCoy Trails. So if you're not familiar, which I guess normally a lot of people that might be interested in music and spinning records aren't going four-wheeling and ripping in the outdoors. Is that too stereotypical of me to say? I like cross the lines and like different barriers, and there is no border, there is no line to cross. So the Zonk Man likes going up there. I've actually been going up there since like 07, 08. And it's really enjoyable to enjoy the outdoors and get out there, just get in touch with nature, even if it is at a blur, depending on the speed, of the vehicle that you're traveling on. The Zonk Man, he might like to go a little fast, but that's all right. You go your pace, you do you. Yeah, we went last Saturday, and it's like re-energized me to start, because I've actually had like a hiatus of about, I'm going to say 7 years of going up there. And last year the son-in-law got a side-by-side, so I've just been a passenger. Looking around in a vehicle, enjoying the outdoors. And that this...
I really had to pee.
Yeah. And I'm glad, because this story was really going off the rails.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
we're back. What we played.
Let's get into it. Boom.
Not ourselves. Not with ourselves.
Correct. Normally start with a jazz record. I think jazz adjacent. Went a little blues tonight. Best of Chicago Blues. Got a little Jimmy Cotton, Junior Wells, Otis Spann, Buddy Guy. You guys can read. Big Walter Horton, Johnny Young,
Homesick
James, and J.B. Hutton. This is at their great. This is a Vanguard.
Oh yeah, it's a cool label.
Yeah. Fantastic compilation. Man, not pulled that out in a little bit, dude. What's up, Carl?
Carl, the
Carol's up in this
envelope.
bitch.
What's going on, man? I think there's an envelope with your name on it here.
Surely. Here's a Blondie record we played. Rest in Pieces. Yeah, Parallel Lines. I've got 2 Blondie records. I can't remember what the other one is, but Parallel Lines. Surely. Love Blondie.
Yes, and Deborah Harry.
Those are homage to what was his fucking name? Clem Burke. I'll be honest with you.
Burke.
Somebody asked me yesterday who was the or 2 days ago who's the drummer for Blondie. I couldn't have told you, but God bless him.
Thank you. Heart of Glass. Let's do disco, baby. Of Dying Dreams playing in the background.
It's distracting.
Get locked in.
My favorite things ever. Fat Boys are back. I haven't pulled this out in a little bit. Played side 2. I always play side 1 because it's the one that's got the Fat Boys are back. Played side 2 and I was like, holy shit! I don't remember this starting with a fucking reggae track right off the rip, but it surely it did. Great stuff. It's the only Fat Boys I got like a full album. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Fat Boys are back.
I like.
Solid.
Does this album have It's Hard to Rock a Rhyme?
You tell me.
You're not going to time me out again, are you?
I
That's Run DMC.
oh,
Somebody's going to bust me up in the chat.
somebody was saying that earlier. How they ripped off you don't Run DMC or some shit. This is just. I wanted to hear a little something with a little fucking balls on it. I need to hear something with a little balls on it. Hey, look. In the business, my shirt is doing what's called the moire effect. See how much? This is why you tell people that are going to be on television to not wear tight patterns, because it freaks the camera out. This is called the moire effect.
Oh, okay.
Because it looks like a moire eel.
Dude, that looks like a fucking
Isn't that crazy?
fingerprint all over your chest.
Now, if I was shooting a commercial with somebody and somebody showed up with a shirt that was doing this, I would want to fucking put them through a fucking wall. But
What did you have to do? Just neck up or something on them?
I don't know, man. You may have to just switch shirts.
Maybe we'll put a noose on them.
Anyway, Clouds Taste Satanic, Second Sight Records. No, Second Sight. Is that the right name of the?
Second Sight album.
That's the name of the album. What's the name of the?
Are they on Magnetic? They're not on Magnetic, are
No, I can't.
they? They're on their own shit, maybe.
Yeah, Second Sight. I've got this on cassette as well as a record. I got this. These guys, $4.99 for this record. Instrumental. It's called Instrumental Industrial Doom out of Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn. And that's cover's really cool. It's one of those deals. I need a sleeve for this, but like, it slides out and it fills the die cut or whatever the fuck that is.
The Second Sight.
That's really fucking cool. I think the
Show them the wax, man. If you're
fucking
gonna
color.
if you're gonna do all that sliding.
If you're a sneakerhead, you'd call it the colorway. If you're a record guy, you'd say that. I don't know. So
That looks like somebody dropped a load.
yeah, pretty cool. And I love it. It matches the colors of the album and shit. Sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
That really bothers me. If it was this record and the record was orange, that would make me sick to my stomach. Like the fact that the splatter matches the anyway.
The clouds do taste satanic.
It's a 40 hertz shirt. Attaboy, Wiz. Attaboy.
Electrifying.
Attaboy. I saw Truck was in there earlier, dropped some biddies and shit in the chat. Hadn't seen Truck in a few months. I didn't realize how many months it'd been because he was asking what's the fucking what's the theme for this year? Like it'd been that long. I'm like, holy shit! So I threw out something for him specifically without cashing banana bucks. I know he's a big Woo guy, so pulled out some Enter the Wu-Tang for him. Played side 2, I believe, of that.
Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
Holy shit! Hello, boys from Montana. That's a friggin' awesome album cover. Where are we hanging out? We're in North Carolina, man. We're in the central part of North Carolina. Montana, huh?
Kakalaki, NC.
I worked with a young lady yesterday that did a stint. I work in the television business, and she was a television person up in Montana. She was talking about how cool it is up there. She lived 30, 40 minutes from like Yellowstone, and she's like, yeah, I went there all the time.
Oh, wow.
I was like, man, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. What's a friggin'? Did I say friggin'?
Yeah, man, there's lots of friggin' going on.
There's lots of friggin'. There's so much friggin'. This is Frig City.
Crank. Get crunk with Crank.
Hell yeah. Mountains of the West, it's spring. Hell yeah. Fucking A. Down here in North Carolina, the weather's very schizophrenic. So it's been spring. I played golf last weekend. It was like fucking 80 degrees. And then like right now it's, I don't know.
I think it's 45.
It's 47 degrees right now.
Okay.
Insane.
Close. As close as any weatherman can get.
Yeah. Pulled out. Holy shit. I mean, it kind of made me think when we were talking about the Mel van earlier, talking about the Melvin's van and how Kurt had drew some shit on it. They're going to be auctioning it off and all that jazz. It kind of made me want to put out a little gluey porch treatment. It's the first record from the Melvins, which is fantastic. I think technically this is an unofficial release. They reissued it properly like right after I bought this.
Oh yeah, figures.
But to be fair, this sounds pretty good. So I'm not mad at it.
Right.
I mean, that's a noisy record anyway.
And then,
I mean?
yeah, Buzzo, he can be mad because he's not getting any of the royalties off of this purchase.
Yeah. Yeah.
King Buzzo.
And then, like I was talking about earlier, I mean, we don't hate, we don't discriminate over here. Put out a little party all the time. You know why? Because we be fucking over here, that's why. I mean, not each other. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just mean in general. Never mind.
It's the leather suit.
A little single from Eddie Murphy, party all the time, man. I love it.
I remember when this came out.
Me
man.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Killer stuff.
It was, and a few years ago that would have been funny, but like I actually really enjoy that song.
Yeah.
But I like some cornball shit. Some people, don't admit to themselves that they like cornball shit, or they never tell their buddies they like cornball shit. Fuck that. Corn's where it's at, baby.
Anything in the 80s, man, I'll go for like, even if it's like a one-hit wonder, sometimes I'll snag some records, because usually they're cheap.
Been listening to Viagra Boys and some punk shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell, I got some, dude, for Dig of the Week here coming up just momentarily. I got some punk shit that's gonna, it's some good stuff.
It's gonna slay your mind.
It's good stuff, man. Well,
slay it.
Especially been around the VC a little bit or anything. Some people, it may. I don't want to give anything away. And then finally played a little Phantomos director's cut. My favorite Phantomos album, sent to us by our pal Nebulous Prowler. Holy shit, do I love this fucking record. I mean, it just don't get much better than this. I mean, Patton, Buzzo, Dave Lombardo. Say less.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, it's just fantastic
I was
stuff.
not aware. 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, which I guess that Faith No More was done. Who
Well,
knows
it's,
about
I mean,
the other
Mike
guys?
Patton's always in 40 different bands, so there's,
Right.
there's nothing. I mean, 100%. What we played. That's what we played. Boom.
That's what we played.
Let's. It feels like it's time for a little bit of marbles. You guys want to play some marbles? You feeling a
Yes.
little froggy?
Marbles.
I can't open my. Hey Mick, you gotta cut me. I can't open my eye. Where's my steam at? Where's my Cleveland steam?
Steamroller. You got a steamroller. It's a steam train.
Big stepping in the right direction. Misfit, lonely at the top, but at least I'm on some rich shit. Big doinks of that cake mix. Exotic, all I smoke, everyday shit.
You like cheesecake?
What? Did you really ask me that? Do I need to tell the cheesecake story again?
Yeah, man. While we're waiting for it to load, tell the damn cheesecake story.
We were at a work function and Christmas party, and we had a little like downstairs basement area where we did all the ceremonies at and shit, and then there was a separate little room where people, like, it was somebody's office, and they put all the desserts in there from the fucking luncheon. So we had spaghetti or some shit, you know, and then everybody stuck all the desserts in one room. So everybody is starting to leave when the luncheons, or when the person stops talking and when people finish eating. There's all these desserts and nobody's really touched them. So I walk in this room, nobody's in there but me. And I was like, oh fuck, cheesecake. So I cut a big ass piece of cheesecake off. Sure. And I ate a piece of cheesecake. And then nobody was coming, so I ate another piece of cheesecake.
Yeah, it's time to eat another piece then.
And I think I ended up doing three or four or something like that. It was a bunch. It was a whole bunch of cheesecake. And then I threw all my shit away, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm stuffed. And this guy comes in and is like, hey, man, Merry Christmas. He's like, what you guys doing for the holidays? You know, he's like, you going to see your family, da-da-da? And we talked for a minute, and then I just looked down at the table, and I went, oh, look, cheesecake. And I ate another piece. That's the cheesecake story. Everybody shut up. Sorry. Nope, get off of that.
Cheesecake.
Marbles on stream, sure. Capture that, surely. There we go. We put exclamation point play in the chat. Exclamation point play in the chat, please. Get yourself a good spot. Run the race. Run a race with us, will you?
Uh-oh, Aaron Griffin's up in
Aaron
there.
Griffin, what is this guy doing?
Aaron Griffin's gonna win.
He's up to no good.
Aaron Griffin's gonna win this one. I'm calling it again.
Okay. Oh yeah, you've had the hot hand of calling stuff. Bill's Box of Sound holds a track record at 149 and some change.
So that's going down. Sorry, Bill. The record is going to be broken by Aaron Griffin as he
What up, Dave?
crosses
DJ Thunder's
first.
up in this mug? Surely.
DJ Thunder.
Oh man. This is from the demo tape that they redid the demo tape.
Okay.
There's like 4 songs here that's from the demo tape.
Okay. That's why they're a little bit more raw.
I like them better. That was recorded in downtown High Point.
Downtown High Point.
Actually, no, that's a 4-track from their space. The first stuff was at what's the name of that place? Malibu Studios in High Point. All right, who all's in here? We got 14 motherfuckers, man. That's pretty stout.
Yeah, man, they're locked in tonight, man.
You guys locked in or what?
Because they fuck what they kill and they kill what they fuck.
Jesus Christ, this guy's a fucking... Sure. I'll put it up there if you want me to. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's run this shit.
Get locked in. See if anybody can
Fuck yeah, I'll
get
run it.
around. AG.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll run it. Where's the button? I'm looking for the button.
Button. Who's got the button? Remember playing that?
No. I think you were touched as a child. That's what that sounds like to me. Somebody was going downstairs while the warden wasn't home. I don't know what that means. I just made that up. Boom. Look at here now. Oh, look at
Scotty, Wizzo, that's Bill's ghost.
He once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. Oh yeah.
Carl the envelope. Get in
Call
there.
the envelope. He's an envelope. No. Boom.
Scotty, Nate, Carl, and the ghost.
Look at this. We got a nice little group here.
Yeah, there's a good grouping. They're
Anybody-
bouncing their balls off of one another.
Sure they are. Anybody watching the Masters?
They're master ball bouncers.
Oh boy. Oh, Carl. Oh. Carl got held up. Scotty Stricknon taking the lead again, but he got held up. Here comes Wiz. Aaron Griffin RKO out of nowhere. Boom. He's gone. Dude.
It's not over. There's still a couple of spots.
Dude,
here.
and he's right there at Bill. Choose.
Oh, he shot his wad. Oh, he's gone.
Oh no. Right in the lumberyard, Aaron. Abacus, what's
he
up,
shot his
baby?
wad. That's the
Up here, up to no good.
Shane jumping out of nowhere. There we go. Here we go.
Oh my. Oh my. We're at the fucking.
This is it.
This is it.
Shane.
This is it. So whoop on me.
There's still some bumps in the road here that could stop
Whoa, Nate Mars. What the fuck, Shane?
him. Shane.
Down that sideline.
Rockney and Hockney.
Wow. What a race. I'm a little bricked up over here. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mean to speak off color, but I'm a little bricked up.
Here you come. Here you come.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's how you couldn't get through some of those obstacles very good. 'Cause
I
you were
had to stop.
bricked up.
I had to stop and get a hot dog. I stopped and got a hot dog.
Shane all the way.
Shane, downtown. He's one of them downtown rabbits. Didn't quite beat the track record, but a valiant effort. Closest competitor, Nate Mars, 2:10, full 5 seconds behind. That's a good showing. That's a pretty good way to start the weekend right there.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sunday races, I mean, maybe the metrics will be a little bit tighter. We'll see. We'll see. He's getting those splits. He's getting his splits down. We're just working on splits.
He's doing the splits in gymnastics class.
Yo, let me tell you something about digging a wig.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let me tell you something about a porcupine's balls. They're small and they don't give a shit. Same with this dig of the week. This dig of the week don't give a shit. I don't know what that means. It's going to be a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. What you got for dig of the week?
Oh, do you want me to go and then you? I've got a couple of hippo hold pleases.
Okay.
That I combined.
All right.
Put them together.
Sure.
One tight knit dig of the week.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
Mine's loosen the caboose and tighten the turbine.
This is something.
Name that movie, somebody. Somebody name that movie. Loosen the caboose and tighten the turbine.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Summer rental.
No,
Again, it's about time for some summer rental.
it's coming up. It's coming up. It's been on a few times, and I've on purpose skipped over it because I'm waiting.
Are we going to see if somebody answers that? Just keep going, or what? Do you
People are dumb. They're not going to be able to get
Oh,
that.
yeah, they do.
Mystic Pizza, Debbie does doubt. See, I told you, these guys are fucking morons.
Man, and you know what's said is I don't fucking remember either because you fucking said it before, and the movie's been said before.
I have.
And we're waiting
Weekend at
for
Bernie's?
I think. Oh, that's it.
No.
Oh, Scotty Strychnine knows, but he's had to go.
It's Iron Eagle 2.
Iron Eagle 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
My cousin Vinny. Twister.
So, yeah. So it's
Iron Eagle 2.
Iron Eagle 2. Is that the Lou Gossett Jr. deal? No. Yes.
He's in the second one. That's when
Okay.
they combined forces with the Russians. Is that right? There was a Russian fighter pilot, or maybe she wasn't Russian. She was a foreign fighter pilot, chick. And somebody was like, "That's the way I like them. Loosen the caboose and tighten the turbine." Which is very misogynistic. I don't appreciate anyone speaking to a woman that way.
I think it's fine. And if you don't like it,
Ow.
then I don't know if somebody who didn't like that would be watching this program.
What the fuck? Eagle tastes like children? No, chicken.
Dang, Miss You. She's up there getting the freedom.
Dude, Eagle Tastes Like Children would be the best punk band name of all time. Eagle Tastes Like Children. Somebody write that down. Holy shit, somebody write that down. Don't let me forget that. Seriously.
Two things that you should not know what tastes like.
Well, I don't want to get... No, never mind. Never mind. Nope. All right,
Let's not
dig of
do
the
it.
week.
All right, dig of the week, back to it. So I kind of hinted around. It's been like a month ago I hinted around this was going to be dig of the week next week.
Yeah.
And I did a different dig of the week, and then now I've been gone a couple weeks. So this is the 2019 Pelican.
Oh, yes. Don't have this one. Is it a full album?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I've got some EPs, and I also have a live one. I don't have any of the bigger down the middle Pelican albums. I've got, like I said, I got
I've only
EPs
got
and
one other
live.
one.
And they're all fantastic, but
String of Echoes. But this is Nightmare Stories. This is a 2019 record. I got that hype up that their new record's coming out. You said it was already out, maybe.
maybe I missed it. Or maybe I know they're touring right now.
Oh, yeah.
They're touring with Russian Circles, actually, which I'm ashamed
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have any Russian Circles on vinyl. And you used to be able to pick those
yeah.
up for 14, 15 bucks.
yeah. Yeah, cheap stuff.
Yeah, I'm stupid I didn't pick those up back in the day. So I'm sure they're not that priced nowadays.
This is a Canadian band, Chevy, with an S.
Okay.
Okay, now
Well, I like the cover. Oh.
their original
Wow.
name.
Thick.
Their original name was Green Machine, and they started in 93 or 94.
Okay.
So if I tell you that, what's that going to kind of tell you about the band? Who were they loving on?
Grungy-ish stuff.
Oh, no, it's a
No.
song. It's
What?
a Kaya song.
Oh.
Yeah, so they changed their name because they found out, they're from Canada, and they found out that there was a band in America that had Green Machine, so they kind of dropped
Oh.
it. They started their career doing like Caius covers.
Oh, I gotcha.
This is a 2001 record. This is like a reissue from 2014. So yeah, it's good. It's just like good
don't know
hard
these
rock
guys.
stoner
Yeah.
type stuff.
Cool.
And I don't think they're still doing stuff, to be honest.
That's cool. Yeah, I never heard of those guys.
And
Should
this
check that
was
out.
the actual hold, please. And this was like, I had no idea what this was, but I knew this was up my alley. One, Temple of the Fuzz Witch.
Holy shit.
Hypothesis. But I knew from that right there. Ripple, baby.
Hell yeah.
Ripple Music. And also, I'm highly anticipating the release of the new Holy Roller record.
Yeah, speaking of Ripple, yeah, my former bandmate is signed to Ripple at this moment. Sure.
They
Friend of
posted
the program.
something where they had the fucking test pressing, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuzz, which was my high school nickname. Holy shit.
Okay. So yeah, this band is out of Detroit.
If there's grass on the field, play ball, monsieur.
Stoner Doom. Right in the wheelhouse.
Hell yeah.
So then this is going to.
And you've checked that out already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
Yes, I finally got a copy of this.
Sure.
So yeah, we know all about here on the program.
Fucking
blood incantation if you can't read that font.
who fonted?
Absolute elsewhere.
That is just an amazing album. Aaron sent the
Yeah.
copy here to the program, and we've been rocking it ever since. Fantastic album.
Right, and it is just 2 songs: the Stargate and the Message.
Yeah, the heavy stuff is. It's so technical and just perfect, even for people that don't really appreciate stuff that's quite that heavy. And I've said this before, but like the synthy passages, if they put all of the synth stuff on a record and called it fucking, I don't know, fucking Bagger Vance, I would still go fucking buy the record. Like, the synth stuff is just as good as the heavy
Right.
stuff. Really, really awesome stuff, man.
What about we'll switch a little bit? Some Gary Clark Jr.
Gary Clark Jr. I like Gary
This
Clark Jr.
Land.
Okay. I don't know a ton about him, but everything I've heard from Gary Clark Jr. I've really dug.
Yeah, it's just good modern blues guy. You know?
Yeah, plays a lot of festivals and stuff. He's
Yeah.
always kind of popping around, yeah.
Now this is the hold. This was the second hold, please, that I've combined in this, and this is Candlemass,
Okay.
Tales of Creation.
I dig Candlemass.
Which
I don't
actually-
know really fuck all about him. I'm pretty ignorant, and a lot of people that like a lot of the similar music that I do are really big on Candlemass and know everything about the discography, like all the way back and everything. And I'm not really that guy. But what I've heard, I dig.
Yeah,
Some of the production, like the '80s stuff, the production turns me off a bit. It's very toppy. Very toppy.
Toppy. Are they English?
No, I just always remember in the Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii, the documentary or the movie, they're in the studio. He's like, it seems like it's more toppy. More toppy. If anything, it's less toppy.
And this is another one. This is the third record.
Okay.
Ancient Dreams, also Candlemass.
Hell yeah.
These were used reissues.
Oh, nice.
So they were fairly cheap.
Nice.
And of course, we're kidding about Candlemass's Swedish doom rockers.
Yeah. I mean, seminal in that genre, and I definitely respect like where they came from. I just don't. A lot of the early stuff, just production wise, kind of turned me off back to where I didn't really go much further. But I think you brought one over. You have another one, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like a new one.
Yeah, the Door to Doom.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And the production.
And it wasn't
really
the
good
newest
on that.
record. Dude, I really love Sweet Evil Son. I've only got it on CD. I don't have it on vinyl yet. But it was like,
That's just crazy talk. What's up, HT? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just need. I've changed my mind on shit, so I need to go back. It's one of those bands I just need to kind of regroup back on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, and Eric, I'm glad you're here, dude. Some of this stuff in the Dig of the Week that I'm about to pull out.
He's gonna slash your mind.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Slash it.
If you're a VC guy, it's just pretty cool. That's all I'm. If you're,
Slash it.
slash it.
And that's it for my Dig of the Week. So
Okay.
let's see.
Oh, okay, cool.
Slashing minds.
So first this week, I was in Mount Airy, North Carolina, and I was shooting a television commercial in Mount Airy. If you don't know Mount Airy, North Carolina, that's what Andy Griffith is from. Mount Airy,
Andy Griffith Show.
who I'm related to. We won't get into that.
Okay.
But that is Mayberry. Mayberry
Right.
is based off of Mount Airy, right? And so I don't go up there a whole bunch, but here in the last few weeks I've been going up a bunch. And last week I went up and shot a commercial, and I went to the Goodwill, and I didn't find dick. And so this week I was shooting a commercial, and to be honest, I kind of had to take a shit. And I was like, man, I've already went to the Goodwill. I don't even want to do that. It's like, isn't there a Salvation Army store? There used to be when I worked in news, like all the time. I was like, there used to be I went.
Those things closed up or something.
A lot of them closed up, So, but I looked. It was like, sure enough, it was a quarter mile from where I was. It was just like across the street and up around And I went up there. I mean, you're talking, and you guys, some of you guys know, like the Salvation Army stores. Some of them are like, I mean, this place looked like a fucking methadone clinic.
Right.
I mean, the building's made out of cinder blocks. I mean, it was fairly organized for being a Salvation Army, but like
you're going down in the old basement.
The building and the people there. Would you hit play on that again? Oh yeah. The building and the whole vibe of the people and everything was is very Salvation Army. But anyway, if you remember from a couple of weeks ago, not only do I look at records and tapes and CDs and shit like that, sneakers and whatever the fuck, but I also look, and I found this. I look for books because I'm always looking for choose your own adventure books.
Check them out.
I'm still yet to find Choose Your Own Adventure, but a couple of weeks ago I did find this one, which is a modern take on a Choose Your Own Adventure book called Play Your Way, where you're stuck in an 80s arcade, and I just couldn't leave it in there. You know, if you fight the dragon, turn to page 42. Cool. So I'm always looking for books, or I'll at least peruse it. Number one, I'm looking for Choose Your Own Adventure stuff again, which I've yet to find anywhere in the wild. But I also look for music books. I found some big coffee table Pink Floyd books, and shit like that. I've also looked for video game related stuff. So you may find a Legend of Zelda player's guide or something from back in the day. And I collect shit like that too. But anyway, I was popping through the book section and I saw this cover and I'm like, wait a minute. Let's take a look at this. It's called Pets with Tourette's, and I saw this hamster or whatever the fuck saying bullshit, and I was like, all right, let's take another look. So I started flipping through this book, and I'll just give you a general idea. Again, Pets with Tourette's. There's a pig saying poo hole. There's a cat saying suck this. Let's go to another one. Some of them are just downright.
Is that an iguana?
Yeah.
Penis.
Cum gobbler. I mean, some of these are. It's a whole book of this.
It did say parental advisory. Teabagger and puckering anus.
Is there any sheep? Maybe. Fucking boner, cum balls, cunt, herpes, dong.
Now that's Tourette's.
What does that one say? Tit, shit, cum wolf. So this is. I picked this book up. I don't know.
Salvation Army.
It was for $1 at the Salvation Army, where there is a large presence of religious items. And, you know, if you're going through records, typically you're going to run into tons of religious stuff and whatever.
Right.
I was pretty surprised, though, because over in the media section, it was nowhere near what it normally is. So I'll tell you, I did score one CD right off the rip, and I've been told to check these guys out for a while now. And actually what really did it, last summer, I believe, Cameraman and our pal Dave, they went to see the Pixies live. And who opened for the Pixies was Franz Ferdinand. And everybody's been telling me I need to check out Franz Ferdinand. And I remember having some radio songs, and I was like, I lumped it in with a bunch of bands I didn't fucking care about or whatever. And they're like, no, you need to, dude, check out Franz Ferdinand. It's really good stuff. It's a really clean copy of a CD. This was 99 cents. So I'm like, you know what? It's a prime opportunity for me to check out Franz Ferdinand. And everybody says, you'll dig it, man. You'll dig it. What's up, Frank? In Cali, Salvation stores are, Salvation Army stores are massive. Holy shit. Tit, shit, cum wolf was my nickname in high school. Holy shit. People are just, we're off the fucking rails here. So I picked that CD up. So I'll go over to the records. First of all, I went through a bunch of 45s, and I noticed right off the rip, these were like soul and rock 45s. Oh. They weren't bad. I found some good stuff in there, but I didn't end up picking up any of it because they were all in pretty bad shape, and I was like, maybe I should just not do that.
Right.
I got enough bad 45s at this point. Franz Ferdinand did an album with Sparks? Really? Holy shit. But I ran into this, and you know the group Chad and Jeremy?
Yes.
Well, apparently this is the one a lot of people forget about. I think this is their last album called The Ark. It's Chad Stewart, Jeremy Clyde. They did, what was the big song they had that was really popular? I had it written down.
Wasn't it like a teeny...
They're like, part of that, like, they tried to capitalize on that British invasion shit, but it's very, very poppy stuff. Yesterday's Gone.
Okay.
Yesterday's Gone was a big hit in the UK, big hit in the US. They did a couple of like guest spots on the Batman show.
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yeah, and very folky group, but this right here, it's still folky, but it's mild psychedelia, I'll call it.
Okay, so folk psych.
Yeah, kind of folky psych stuff, man. And when I listened to this, I dug what I heard. But I mean, look at this. 2i Columbia.
2i Columbia.
Look at that.
Oh, it's fucking immaculate.
It's immaculate. And I thought all of these were $1. They were individually priced, but it ended up being okay. Shane says that's a killer album. What's up, Thumpfinger? So this one was $2.99. So sure, I'll give that a chance.
They're
right?
trying to mark up the records because they're popular.
I mean, you know. Second thing I ran across, it's been on my radar for a while. Steve's got one of them, and I'm a fan of this band, Glam Rockers, Slade.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, there was a Slade record in there. This one was
$2.99.
$2.99. This is another $2.99er. This is Slade. The interesting thing about this one, which it kind of was not blowing me away, but kind of threw me for a loop. This was called Old, New, Borrowed, and Blue, but in the U.S. it's called Stomp Your Hands, Clap Your Feet. They changed the name in the U.S. And again, this is clean as a fucking whistle. And a Salvation Army, man. Super clean record. And let's just take a moment. This motherfucker right here. What are we doing?
Bang.
What are we doing? Flip the back. What are we doing here?
Whoa.
That is aggressive as fuck. I mean, that is just.
That's forehead.
Wow, that's a 5-head. That is guaranteed a 5-head. But yeah, I was so happy to pick that up. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? And I kept going a little bit in there. Even though I already own this record, I have to see which copy is better. This one was actually $3.99, so a full $3.99. And a Salvation Army.
Oh, damn. That's a good find. Even
Are you kidding me? $3.99 and a Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Little Autobahn. And again, at just a close inspection.
Ah, the spaceship Vertigo.
Yeah. Yep. The old spaceship. Clean as a fucking whistle, dude. I mean, I don't know what version I have, but you know.
What is it? Mount Airy?
Mount Airy, like Mayberry, North Carolina,
Mayberry, USA.
Salvation Army.
Yeah, man. Dig it.
Yeah, that's insane. So, to finish this off, this is what I've been hyping up. So, I went up to Guitar Center today. I'd already planned to go to Guitar Center. I had to pick some strings up and some other shit. Met Sweet Tea up there, actually, and we hung out for a little bit. She gave me some drinks she no longer wanted.
Hey, Sweet Tea!
And then from there, from Guitar Center, I went over to, earlier in the day, I saw something pop up. And I wasn't looking to really go to a record store or anything, but I do check Hippo Records. They put their stuff on Facebook, and just like you said, you got some hold plays. I'll pop through some of them, and I do it fairly regularly, you know. I saw this, and I was like, oh, shit, dude. $13.99? I gotta get on board with this. The first Swans record. Filth. This is a reissue. It's got the, supposedly it's got the poster still in here. Let's check out the poster.
Let's check it out. It's teeth.
Wow. That's insane. In the back, I guess the back's another poster.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was like for $13.99. I wanted to see where which version of this it was because I didn't really get a chance to look. So I held that. So I've been digging on some Swans lately. Oh my god. God, I hate. Sometimes I just
Go that way. I think you got to go a long way.
You think so? Okay. Good comms. That's good comms out of you. Okay.
I'm not familiar. I'm not even micro familiar.
This is another one. This is their first record from '83. This is another record. If there's 25 people in this room, I'll put this on, and 24 of them will run out of the room screaming like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" This is the 2014 reissue. So yeah, the 2014 reissue of that. Really stoked to add that to the collection. So when like I said, I didn't really anticipate. I was going to I was like, I'm not interested in new records, so I'm not really going to look around in the store. I'll check the recent arrivals and used,
Right.
and I'll grab my record I held, and I'll be on the way. And as I'm doing that, I pop in, and there's like 3 bins like this wide for the new arrivals, and this guy's like spread legged the fuck in front of it. Apparently going through 4 different bins at one time. So I'm like, all right, he didn't look like he wants to share, so whatever. So I walk around. They also have a bunch of records on the wall. So I'm walking around looking at the stuff on the wall while I'm waiting for Fatty McGee to get the fuck out of the way. And then I see something on the wall, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Rabid Salesman, My Tongue Hurts. Anybody know this record?
No.
Anybody know who this guy is right there? That is our very own Michael Pilmer.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yep. So I sent it to him. This is from 1988. He did all the graphic work for this. Obviously, that's very Pilmer graphic shit right there. But he also does some shit on the record as well. 1988. These guys are out of the Charlotte area, and it had a little price on it. It was $30, but I'm like, there's no way I'm letting this sit in here.
Right.
And I immediately sent it to Pilmer. I was like, dude, I went in to pick up the first Swans record, and this was on the wall, and I got it. And he was like, dude, you never see that in the wild, like ever. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I told the guy behind the counter, I was like, yo, I've seen this dude's asshole before.
Did his tongue still hurt?
True story. That's what I told him. I've seen this guy's asshole before. But yeah, Rabid Salesman. I was blown away. I can't believe I ran into this record. I can't believe it. And probably will never run into it again, ever. Never. It's just, I think there's 25 on Discogs, like in people's collections. It's just not something you run into. But
Wow.
didn't he give me COVID? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm still a little miffed about that, but that may make up for it. We'll see how this makes up for it.
Damn, what year was this again?
88.
So what does that make Pilmer?
There's a Rabid Salesman sticker, like right behind at the where the turntables are. There's a Rabid Salesman sticker up there. Yeah. Yeah, pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I can't wait to put that on, and super stoked to add that to the collection. That's just insane. That's insane. One of those dudes looks like you. Holy shit! What's up, Bill? As I walk behind. No one sees me as I die inside. That was Dig of the Week action right there.
Dude.
Fast and Furious.
Of the week.
Fast and fucking Furious. I could have split that up. Like, nah, man, I'm dropping that fucking sack all at one time.
Drop the sack. I wasn't even wearing my protection.
Yeah, you should have been wearing protection for that one.
When you drop the load.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back with a So to Speak and Chip Chat. We're going to get this on the fucking move here. Because we are locked the fuck in. I'm going to have to pee again. I may have a urinary tract infection. I'll run through the commercials first. We'll be right back, folks.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Channel F, the one with all the fun. The Fairchild Video Entertainment System at your larger JCPenney. The home entertainment system that never gets old. Plug in a new video cart and change the fun. Play tic-tac-toe, shooting gallery, or just doodle. Switch video carts and play Desert Fox. Switch again, it's blackjack. Or play the 2 built-in games, Pro Hockey or Tennis Champ. Channel F for fun. The Fairchild Video Entertainment System. Just $169.95. Video cart cartridges, $19.95 each. At your larger JCPenney.
Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Get a video recorder, color TV, large screen TV, video camera, even an audio video component system. Get it all on sale now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Remember, we are not undersold. We will not be undersold. We cannot be undersold, and we mean it. So get anything and everything in TV and video. Get it now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
My brothers taught me about wrestling, but I taught them about eating.
So he brought us to Pizza, and it's all-you-can-eat buffet.
You get hot, fresh pizza.
Thin crust or pan.
Plus, there's plenty of spaghetti, garlic toast, and a salad bar.
All for a super low price. That's why I'm paying today. Kev, let me pay.
I'll pay for this one. You two pay for the pizza to go.
Pizza to go? I thought you were full.
These are for Dad.
Yeah, sure.
For pizza out, it's pizza in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm Terry Bradshaw, and I hate to run, but not running is worse. So if I've got to run, it's going to be in the most comfortable shoes I can find. Spalding. They do for my feet what the Pittsburgh receivers have done for my arms. Feet that feel good.
Nice stuff. Mom?
Yes, honey?
You know we were talking yesterday?
Yes, we were.
You know about periods?
Yes, what about periods?
Do you have periods?
Yes. All women have periods.
Tell me what happens.
Blood from inside of my body comes outside from an opening between my legs. Do you have a question, Jill?
Yes, I want to know if Susie has periods.
Susie?
Yes, Mom?
Jill wants to know something. What do you want, Jill?
Susie, do you have periods?
Do I have periods? Jill, all women have periods about every 4 weeks for 3 or 4 days. When I'm on my period, blood from inside of my body comes outside from an opening between my legs.
Susie, what about my teacher? Does Miss Jones have periods?
Yes, Jill, your teacher, Mrs. Jones, does have periods. All women have periods about every 4 weeks for 3 or 4 days.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Dad.
What have you girls been talking about?
About periods, Daddy. Dad, can I ask you something?
Sure, honey. What is it?
Does Aunt Curl have periods?
Yes, Jill. All women have periods about every 4 weeks.
But, Dad, men don't have periods, do they?
That's right, honey. Men do not. Only women. Blood from inside a woman's body comes outside from an opening between her legs.
All right, we're back, folks. Sorry, I had to take a piss again. We had to go a little deep on the period video. Appreciate everybody sticking with us here late into the program this evening. Holy shit! Late into the fucking shit. It's
We're
time.
here, yes.
Yeah, we got to get into a little soda speak.
Soda speak.
All right. So Zonkman had some stuff in the fridge. We had some stuff to do in the meantime while he was in his absence, but we kept this one by. Is that the only one left behind?
That is the last of the last.
Okay. So this is a, or you can tell. You know what it is?
Fentiman's Cherry Cola.
Fentiman's Cherry Cola. Is there any information you want to share from that?
Started in 1905.
Okay. You know what city they're out of?
They're out of Northumberland, UK.
Oh, it's a UK soda. Fair enough.
Yes.
Okay. I like a cherry soda.
Oh wait, bottled in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Wait, I think
Okay.
I think it was wrong with the UK.
That's all right. Close enough.
Cherry Cola, Fentiman's Cherry Cola.
Cherry Cola.
And we're just gonna get right to it, man.
Sure.
Oh, where's my grip strength? Oh yeah, this is your style, man. You said you like a good cherry cola.
Yeah, I do. And is it a cherry cola or like a cherry soda? It is a cherry cola?
Cola.
It is a cola, okay.
It is a cola. Yeah, just drink it, man. You don't have to carl it. Smells good. It's bubbly.
See what you think.
Yeah, this tastes just like the like it's 1905, and I'm getting cola from the pharmacy.
Very low key on the carbonation, and lots of cherry. You know, like lots of cherry colas are just really heavy cola with a little bit of cherry.
Right.
That's a lot of cherry. It is a cola, so it's not like Cheerwine where it's like a cherry soda.
Right.
It is a cherry cola, but the cherry is strong. And here's the one thing, I don't mean this pejoratively, but I get a very distinct like cough medicine taste to this.
Yes.
And I like that. It tastes like Robitussin.
It's from the pharmacy.
Yeah.
This is so kids will take their medicine, like you said, Robitussin.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'll drink it because I'll pretty much whatever.
Yeah. But it's interesting. I do like. I do like. Would it make a good float? Yeah, it would make a good float. Sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't mean to say it tastes like Robitussin and it's a bad thing. It's just got sort of this
cherry.
This like cherry chemical thing like on the back end, which I, you know.
Yeah, it tastes like a Robitussin float.
Robitussin float, surely. There we go. Oh, let's get into a little chip chat action.
Chip chat.
Excesso, calorious. Excesso.
There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Those are thick. Papas.
Look at that.
Es delicioso. Sting City.
The cherry's good for gout. Yeah, I need all the help I can get. I'll be honest with you. 100%. So I don't know if you guys saw the program last week, but we did a chip from I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah.
A brand called Siete. That's Spanish for 7. And
7.
Like we called them, or I called them, and it was like, oh, our offices are closed, so you can send us a text at the same number. And so I sent them a text, This is what I said. Thanks to voice to text, if you guys don't remember. It said, happy Monday. My name is Mikey Bananas from the Grown Man Record Night program on Twitch and YouTube. We have reviewed over 1,000 bags of potato chips, and we recently reviewed the Siete Hint of Serrano Sea Salt Vinegar Potato Chips, and we found them to be fantastic. Thank you so much for the fantastic dedication to flavor and authenticity. We look forward to more exciting flavors and adventures from your company in the future. God luck and good speed. Well, on Wednesday, I got a text back from them that said, "Hola, Mikey." Ha ha. Hola, Mikey. Thank you so much for your kind and encouraging message. We couldn't do what we do without you, and we're so thankful to have you as a part of our family. I like that. We're honored to hear that y'all reviewed. Oh, she said y'all. We're honored to hear that y'all reviewed our chips on your channel. Our team would love to watch the video you posted. Please send us the link if you can. Mi gracias for all the support and amor, with a little heart symbol.
So I'm sure you sent them the...
I haven't. I've not.
Oh.
Because I wanted to carve it out. I don't want to send them the whole fucking show.
Oh, yeah. You just want to send them chip chat.
Yeah.
Chip chat.
But anyway, to that point, I ran into today, I knew we were out of chips. And Zarman brought a chip that we need to double check that we've not done. And we need to cross-reference, and there wasn't enough time to cross-reference tonight because it's a little bit of a process. But I did pick up another Siete bag tonight. It's Chipotle barbecue.
Barbecue, baby.
This is another company, much like our pals at Jackson's, that only use avocado oil. So the ones we did last week, what was it? Habanero salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Incredible chip. Very incredible.
Fever was all over it.
Oh yeah. Well, he does a lot of drugs. So I mean, I don't know if you can take everything he says with it, you know. It says enjoy with family, friends, and neighbors because together is better. Sure. I mean, I don't think anybody can disagree with that. That's a nice looking family. Sure.
Barbecue, man.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on barbecue chips in general?
That's my favorite.
That's your go-to?
Barbecue anything.
For a long time, barbecue had been my go-to, probably.
Do your thingy.
What's that?
Dude, whoa, don't open that yet.
What's that?
What about, remember, let's
what
do you call that? Let's
re-rack
back to your tip from like a month ago about dumping the bag upside down because they've got a lot of stuff being Chipotle barbecue.
That's good comms out of you. A little chip trick. Take your bag of chips, dump them upside down, then open them. That way the seasoning is more evenly distributed. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're working with here.
Oh, I smell it from over here.
Absolutely. It is a kettle type chip. It seems like maybe
it is kettle. No, it says kettle on it.
So.
Whoop.
Chip Trick is my new current stage name. Holy shit. Let me know when you get a feature, Miss You. I'll be front and center. As long as you can make change.
Dude, I like it, man. It's not too strong barbecue, but it's there. It's not too strong Chipotle, but it is there.
Gets a little spicy on the back end. After I had a couple, you start tasting a little spice. Nothing crazy, nothing to run you out of the room. It's a good chip. I taste, compared to like other barbecue chips, in addition to the Chipotle flavoring, I definitely taste like way more tomato. It's like a tomato-y kind of thing with the barbecue.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a good way. I don't think these don't taste like Lay's barbecue. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely not. I think there's a lot more complex flavors going on here. A lot more tomato, a lot more spice, just a lot more seasoning in general. Maybe it's because we opened the bag upside down.
Yes.
I'll say right now, this would be a top chip to go with a sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think you can beat a barbecue chip to go with a sandwich.
Wow.
Like a ham and cheese sandwich.
It doesn't even have to be ham and cheese. It could be turkey and Swiss, even maybe a little chicken and provolone or something.
And if you're feeling a little slutty, taking a handful of these and putting it right on top of the sandwich. I mean, honestly. Cuban sandwich? Yeah, 100%. That would go fantastic with a Cuban sandwich. With the mustard and the pickle. Yeah, anything that's got like a mustard and pickle with it, barbecue is going to be your way to go. And then you add the spice of the chipotle and stuff. That's Bologna? Sure.
Was that Aaron Griffin?
That was Scotty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I figured Aaron Griffin would want a flat hot dog on it for a sandwich.
He does like his hot dogs. We called him Wiener Machine when we worked together. That was for different reasons, though. He had sex with a tremendous amount of Boy Scouts. Hot dog pancakes. I would fuck with that. Hey, I made those spam cakes that Metal Theologian made. That Metal Theologian cooking video.
I've had the
pancakes with spam in the middle. That shit was fucking insane. Me and Finn made those.
I've had the breakfast corn dog, which is basically sausage wrapped in a pancake.
You know, my local store, my local groceria, they sell those, but they only sell them in like the monster packs.
Right? Yeah, you gotta get like 20 fucking corn dogs.
Yeah, and I mean that's a little tough. I don't even want to be seen walking out with that type of packaging under my arm. You know, that's a tough look to walk around with.
Right. We know Aaron Griffin likes meat on a stick.
Yeah. Some of the other mods call him Wiener Eater. Sure. You thought it was mean. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's stern but fair. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go back over to Twitch and listen to a couple of record albums. I'm not long for this world. I'm not going to do a bunch of crazy shit.
Right, yeah,
but we are going to check out. Definitely listen to fucking Rabid Salesman.
Hell yeah. Pilmer.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that. So, yeah. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us, man. It's been a good Friday night. It was a good, fucking busy, crazy week of work, but I kind of parlayed in that to some pretty good digs of the week that I was pretty happy with. And ended it off on a nice little Friday. Can't ask for more than that, man. Can't ask for more than that.
Feels good to be back.
Hell yeah. Back in that fucking fold.
Yeah.
And I don't mean vagina.
Flapper.
I kind of mean vagina.
Old Flappy.
How was old Squawky? All right, well, happy Masters weekend to everybody that doesn't come over and join us.
Happy RSD. Hope y'all get y'all stuff for RSD.
Yeah, and done talking.